Your fighters again tonight. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for Nelson Joseph and Neko Bunsie. Let's rage!
All right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Rendirse Rage 3, coming to you from FIU North Campus. And we have a stacked fight card tonight, 13 fights on the card. We got 7 kickboxing fights, 6 MMA fights, with our main event being a title fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a reminder, no flash photography.
Judge, you ready? Judge, you ready? Judge, you ready?
Cage side with my partner in crime, Byron Sellers. Byron, tell me something about these fights, bud.
All night stacked card. As usual, you know me, I say they come out firing. This is no joke, some light guys. Who do we got on this one?
You got the first fight of the evening, fighting out of the red corner. You got Neko Bunsie from ATT Sunrise. Blue corner, Nelson Joseph, Mui Lau.
ATT Sunrise. That's a Wolfpack.
Yeah.
Roger Crawl's guys.
Yeah, Roger Crawl's guy. You got Jason Sumchai's guy.
Two great
So it's a
schools.
nice strike fest here.
Some Chai's guys are fast lightning.
Definitely a start, fast-paced start to this first matchup. Guys coming in, he's got to be careful. Coming in with his head down like that.
Red corner's looking for the knockout.
Sure he doesn't punch himself out.
That's Neko Bunsie looking for the knockout. I get the Bunsie thing on top of his head. Is that what that means? Hear the coaches tonight really well.
Nice body kick there by Neko, followed up with a jab. I don't know if that was a slip. The referee steps in. Let's see if he calls it a slip or a fall. That was a slip.
Tell you what, we've got great production going on tonight with Kevin up top. He has increased what we're doing by $1 million. Everything sounds good. You can hear the coaches finally.
Neko's using his range and his distance. Nice body kick again. He's moving in from southpaw to conventional, constantly switching up. He's firing that left hand, but he's keeping his hands kind of low.
Yeah, Nelson's keeping his hands low. Looks like a little bit too much here. Oh, I'm sorry, I had him backwards. Wait a minute here.
Neko effectively still working his jab, still keeping Nelson Joseph off of his game plan. Clinching in the corner.
10 seconds.
And that's the end of your first round. Nice start of this fight, action-packed.
All right, between rounds, we're just commentating on everything here. We've definitely got some action tonight.
Second round getting ready to get started here. If you guys are just joining us, this is the first matchup of the evening between Neko Bunsie and Nelson Joseph. We got ATT Sunrise versus Mui Lau at 125 pounds. First round was action-packed. I would have to give it to Neko for effectiveness in striking. A couple of nice body kicks as well. And now we got Nelson Joseph trying to come in and pick up the pace. I'm sure that his corner told him, you got to do a little something here.
Yeah, I think red corner here is kind of swinging for the fences, so we've got a little bit more technical fighter out of blue.
Well, that's the great thing too, Byron, about this is it is amateur. You know, your camp gets to see the mistakes that your fighters make under pressure. I mean, right now the training camp's all gone. I mean, this is it's it. They're finally letting it loose. So they obviously make a couple of rookie mistakes. They get a little overwhelmed in there. Start swinging a little wild, and then they start tiring out.
A little wild. Yeah, this is definitely a cardio war for these gentlemen every time. A lot of overhand striking out of red, though.
Let me tell you, Neko's expending a lot of energy, and Nelson Joseph's just kind of like holding there and waiting. I don't know if he's just trying to set up that hand, but he keeps they're taking him off his game like that.
Yep,
Every time he sets up, Neko comes in with that backhand or throws a body kick at him. Now he threw an inside leg kick.
We got some fire. These boys ain't stopping. A little bit shorter rounds, so they can let loose a little bit more rather than getting takedown and everything else. But they're firing. I like the open headgear, too, with the open
I think
face.
that Joseph still has a little bit of snap in his punches.
it looks like Rendirse made a little bit of change on the headgear, some open faces now, and not so much slippage. We got Dave Conklin refereeing the first match tonight. It was a great cup shot right there. Let's take a second and listen to the coaches. If you're following us on YouTube, this is Rendirse Rage 3. And we are at FIU North Campus in North Miami Beach.
We are right now referee stoppage due to a low kick. They have 5 minutes to recover. Fighter says that he's okay, and here we go again. Action back on. Here in your first matchup of the evening, second round, Neko versus Nelson.
Oh, we had a little confusion on time. Got Doug Gelman over there in the corner for ATT.
I haven't seen Dougie in a while. Gotta go say hi to him.
Yeah. A lot of old timers on this show. All right, round's over.
That's your second round.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to start the third round of the first bout tonight. Waiting for Mr. Zen to put his headphones on and get us back into round 3.
Round 3 again wrapped up. Now this is going to be the last and final round of our first matchup of the evening here. Neko, Bernice, Bunsie fighting out of ATT Sunrise. And Nelson Joseph out of Muy Lao Camp.
Let's let him fight. Let's listen to these corners. That's Samjay coaching on my side over here. Great coach.
I'm really hard pressed. I would actually think that Neko might have a bit of an edge here in the first and second round. If I were judging this unofficially, I think that Nelson Joseph needs to press the fight.
Yeah.
And he needs to win this third round decisively.
I thought
getting
Nelson,
caught with counters like that.
Yeah, I thought he started out okay. He's focused. He just needs to go ahead and let it go. It's the last round. It's only, what, a 2-minute round. He needs to let it go, everything. He's caught a couple good shots in the liver, kicks, and punches.
Yes, what it seemed like to me, Byron, the last round that he was trying to keep that right hand cocked, thinking that Neko was going to tire out, and he didn't.
No, the kid actually turning it on in the last round. 1 minute. Here the coaches just scream. If you've never been into an amateur fight, it's amazing to watch these guys throw down and not make a penny. They fight harder sometimes than the pros do that are making hundreds of thousands of dollars.
If you notice, that's one of the great things. I love teaching a lot of footwork in my striking game with my students. If you notice, Neko's constantly moving side to side.
Yeah.
He doesn't allow Nelson to set up anything. Every time he tries to set up a shot, he has to move. And you'll notice once he gets out of this corner, he'll wrap him up, very smart. Referee will separate him, and he'll go right back to his game. He'll start moving away from him. Watch.
You know, I'll tell you.
Side-to-side movement. There he goes. Sticks and moves.
Just some FYI, I was speaking to Brett, the owner of Rendirse, getting a lot of action on the kickboxing, man. They're really starting to like the stuff. You're starting to get a crowd for it finally. It's always been here, we just never had the crowd.
Little judo hip throw there.
Whoops. That was the end of the round.
That's it. End of the third round. Let's see on the judges' scorecard.
Your winner by unanimous decision, fighting out of the blue corner, give it up for Nelson Joseph.